Has God given you a grand vision? A vision so big you feel embarrassed to even share it with others? Maybe because it sounds too lofty, unattainable, or even improbable. Does the dream or vision make you feel small or inadequate, that you don't have the skills to actually pull it off? Well, we all have. And those are good visions to have. My name is Miselo. I'm on the wider leadership team here at All Nations, and this is my thought for the week. If you're anything like me, at the start of a new year, you usually review how you're doing, your progress in however way you decide to dissect your life, whether it's relationally, career, spiritually. I am one of those guys. In January, I usually start off with a plan of what I want to see happen. Now, there are plans that I can come up with, and there are plans or visions that are God-given. Now, a God-given vision can be so scary at its size that you don't know how to even handle it, okay? But if I read for you in Hebrews, and I'll read from Hebrews chapter 10 and from verse 36, which reads, "For you have need of endurance, so that after you have done the will of God, you may receive the promise." Now, a promise is something that comes at the end of something. You know, there's time, there's waiting, there is going through trials and tests. And that's usually what happens when your vision is challenged, when challenges and tests come and you begin to question whether you will see the promise. But the scriptures here in Hebrew says, you have need for endurance. Okay, so there is a need for us to endure whatever comes until we see the vision that God has given. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is that it's easy to get discouraged and things not going your way and obstacles just presenting themselves almost relentlessly since you got the vision. There is nothing that the enemy will hold back from disrupting what you're working on. So really, I just wanted to encourage you, and also from just the reading on Habakkuk, so that you may at least have something to anchor your faith on. Now, in Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, it says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it will speak, and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it, because it will surely come, and it will not tarry." So it may seem like you won't see the end of what you're going through, and it may seem like it's just taking too long, but a vision is for an appointed time, and we don't control time. But one thing we do control is our faithfulness to continue doing what God asked us to do the last time He spoke to us concerning our vision. So we may not know when we'll see the end or the results of what we believe, but one thing remains certain: you must have endurance. You have need for endurance. So today, if you have to pray for anything, pray that God will give you endurance in 2022, that you will stand and still stand in the face of adversity, tests, and trials, that you will not lose track of the vision that God has given you. Write it down, make it plain. And if it was a small vision that you could realize yourself, you wouldn't need God. But God gives you a God vision because you need to be in relationship with Him in order to see the promise of what He has shown you. So I hope this has been a blessing to you. My name is Miselo, and this is my thought for the week.